What up? Wait for y'all to share this out. It's like every time I don't want to do a video, I'm always doing a video. This is crazy, yo. So you know how our people operate. We on CP time. Negroes love to be on CP time. And then after a while, could y'all please respond to these people and tell them what the subject is? Because I really don't have a specific subject. But it's gonna build with y'all. So you're about to read out of the Torah. Really? Am I really? If y'all go to watch my video, my picture, somebody said that's a historical picture. I was in a Jamaican restaurant tonight with a yarmulke on my head, which I told you I was going to do, with a swastika on my neck. Both. And the restaurant was packed. I was in Cool Runnings. Cool Running Jamaican restaurant out here in Houston, Texas. And man, if y'all have seen these people facial expression, y'all thought I was playing when I said I was gonna wear this with the swastika? Y'all thought I was playing? I said I'm gonna make wearing a swastika fashionable. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it fashionable. So the reason why I called this title Babylon, Killing Babylon's Illusion, because my brother from Ethiopia said only somebody like you would do something like that. My brother Mulakim, my Ethiopian brother, I sent him the picture and he said only you can do something like that. Kill the illusion of Babylon. Because Negroes are scared to death. You ain't never see nobody wear a yarmulke with that on your neck. Now let's keep it 100. And all these historians, have you ever saw any of these dudes busted up with a yarmulke on their head with a swastika? No, you didn't. Let's keep it real. So I'm sitting. You can go watch look at the picture. I was at a Jamaican restaurant, sitting in and y'all gonna see me wear it tomorrow. So I'm gonna wear my whole scarf tomorrow. We taking pictures tomorrow. I'm gonna wear my whole Ethiopian scarves. I should have put that on. Matter of fact, I will. 1 second. So tomorrow, I'll be wearing this, straight from Ethiopia. See that? With this and with this. So again, you ain't never seen nobody rock this with this. So I told you I'm gonna make it cool to do this. I'm gonna make it cool to do it. I'm just waiting for somebody, either one, they probably think I'm crazy. Two, like they said, they're looking at me saying this boy knows something. Either he crazy as hell, and I was like this all night. I was like this all night in Houston, Texas. They looking at me like either he know what he's doing or this nigga's out of his mind. This is called a misscale. It's a cross. Misscale. Both are from Ethiopia. Both of them are Ethiopian. Oh, we can talk about it's 360 degrees. I asked y'all, are y'all wearing it? Are y'all rocking it? See, the problem is, like I was in a car with my sister, Iva. People talk about it, see her people talk about it, but you don't see nobody wearing it. You won't see nobody running around with it. They're so petrified to wear it because you don't understand them, nor do you know how to stand on it. Think about it. And then on top of that, get it, wear it. You can buy one, but wear the yarmulke with it. Now, I don't even know what part of the city you in or what part of the state you in, but I wear this in Chicago, LA, Detroit, Philadelphia. Watch when I go through the airport with this on. Why? Because I can take it back. My Ethiopian brother said, yes, Sabir, take it back. Take it back, bruh, and I know you can do it. The knowledge, baby. Don't link me to no religion. I watched the sister talk about Negroes in the conscious community. How it's what she says, as a sister, there's a video going around saying that people in the conscious community is poison or something like that. You crack me up. You know that knowledge, though. Yes, I know the knowledge, brother. You should see the picture when I was in a Jamaican restaurant. And actually, I kept it on for a while. If we were doing a live feed, the signal was so bad in there. If I did a live feed, you would see all them Europeans and all those Negro-peans looking at me while I was sitting there eating. I want to wear that in Colorado. You can wear what you want to wear, but I'm going to tell you this. Know how to defend it. Be more near Jointown. I got to find the facts about it so I can explain and rock it. Just follow my videos. Just watch my videos. I'm explaining everything to y'all. No, this was a sister said. I understand where the sister was going at. No, I understand where she was going at. I've been in this conscious community for 20 years, and I've seen a lot of crazy stuff that's happening. I am not part of the conscious community. I am not. I've seen the hypocrisy. I've seen the crazy stuff that's going on with them. I'm not part of it. I understand clearly what that sister was saying. You got a lot of cats in this conscious community, man, that's doing a lot of foul things, and it's not cool. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Or the ones that claim to be so-called conscious. You follow me? And they only focus on Egypt and don't know a damn thing about Egypt either. Because before Egypt, it was called Ethiopia. Yes, the sister was talking about a lot of these conscious dudes. Talk about, oh, we shouldn't do this and we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do this. Niggas be on the low going to strip clubs, on the low smoking weed, on the low doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But when they condemn everybody else, that's why I don't bring nothing up. I'm good. I live what I say. And this is why I walk outside like this. And can back it up. No labels on me, baby. None. None. So, when they come to me, I can tear it down. I can never be anti myself. See, a lot of dogmatic conscious people or dogmatic dudes love to, oh my God, these Jews come out and say, this person is anti-Semitic. Sabir can never be anti himself. I know some of y'all looking at me right now probably think I'm crazy as hell because I got a swastika on with a yarmulke on. You follow me? You allow people to run around here and call people anti-Semitic, and these cats don't know who the Semitic people are. I am Semitic. I am the Ethiopian. I am those people. Yeah, what about Sudan? Yes, they have just as many pyramids. What about Ethiopia and all of that? Wait till you see the documentary I'm going to put together on this. I know they watching me trying to figure me out. We thought Sabir was a Muslim. You thought Sabir was this. You thought wrong. Even, let me clear this for y'all people. There is no such thing as the Middle East. There is no such thing as the Middle East. The Middle East is Ethiopia too. It's called Navi. Navi. Okay? Navi. No such thing as that. You have to study Amharic, people. Got to study these history. Somebody hit me earlier and said, well, Sabir, how many Abyssinians do you know? I know a whole lot of them. I had a conversation with an Ethiopian brother in Whole Foods today. You are one of a kind. Thanks for sharing your wisdom. I'm one of something. But let me show y'all something. Oh, Sub-Saharan, they were Moors. Those were the Torag people, the Sub-Saharans. The people that's wrapped up. Oh, y'all want me to show you that scarf too? They were covered up like this. And the European messed around and called it a Jeep called the Torag, like the Torag Jeep. They made a Torag Jeep from the Torag people in the Sub-Sahara. They messed around and made a movie called Sub-Sahara, and you black folks still don't put yourself there because you put yourself in slavery because somebody told you that's all you started was slavery. See how silly this is? Y'all not ready. Hold on one second. Now, when I bring this up, let me show you something. You would think I'm this. Addis, or as in Addis Ababa, which means new flower. Adidas. Addis. So they got you believing that Germany was bad. Y'all don't even know nothing about Germany. I'm going to go there with y'all. You should study Germany. Study Hitler. Study all these people. Share this video out, y'all. Study Hitler. Find out what happened and why Hitler started World War II. See, y'all still watching Lizzie and ain't seen that Lohan. Hitler didn't change nothing. Hitler didn't change it. It's not bad. Hitler took the symbol and did it his way. So Jews, because you've been educated by Jews, you really think or believe that Hitler was something that's bad. He didn't change nothing. Hitler killed those so-called Ashkenazi or wannabe Jews because they were talking about, if you study Mussolini and the gas and the League of Nations, when you start studying all these people, he said, okay, y'all want to do this? Then this is what we're going to do. That's what kicked off World War II. That's kicked off World War II because they disrespected the League of Nations, which is now United Nations treaties. And Ethiopia was like, yo, what are you doing? That was forbidden. Then on top of that, the so-called Jews, if you research deep enough, you'll get it, but your black leaders ain't going to tell you this. The Jews was actually dealing with pornography in Germany. He definitely was killing them. They was dealing with pornography. Why you think Hollywood is the way it is? Why you think sex sells? You think sex sells just to be selling it? We run around here and talk about the Jews are running everything, right? That's why they let this homosexuality stuff go. You be half naked on TV, the whole 9 yards. Okay? That's why Hitler, you think Hitler was a bad dude. Nah. He wasn't a bad dude. Shashamani. Ethiopia was given to the Yup. Yeah, I know. But see, the crazy thing, this is conversation right here. This is conversation. So I can give them the real story. No matter how much I can do this, trust me, they won't get this. They won't put this out here because you know why? You're not dealing with a nigga. You're not dealing with a dude that have a slave mentality, because I'm going to give you the real deal about what really went down with Germany. Do your research. Hitler studied Egypt. He said it's Ethiopia he studied. We keep saying Egypt. Let's go before Egypt and talk about Ethiopia. Study Mussolini. Study the League of Nations. Study all those things. When you study how a person becomes the person that they become, that's when you learn who and was before. Look up Shashamani. Yup, they should look at that. You should look that up too. They don't know nothing about Shashamani. They know nothing about that. We still looking for our history in slavery. That's what Negroes are doing. This is what your black leaders are doing. Take a knee. That's what they want you to do. Take a knee. We have to stop saying God's people. There's no such thing. I don't even know what the hell God's people is. I don't even know what that is. For real. So, there's a documentary out, 6 hours, talks about the truth. Let me find it for y'all. I was going to post it up. There's a documentary out on Hitler. And it says, the greatest story never told. The greatest story never told about Hitler. Look it up. The greatest story never told. And they put Hitler in there. Cats don't do their research. But see, again, you educated fools have been indoctrinated by the European anyway. All these niggas that come out and just talk about us being slaves, I heard of it today. But all the Negroes that graduate all these schools so smart. But that's all you're going to keep relegating our stuff back is to history? I mean, slavery? Really? You're going to keep relegating our history back to slavery? That's where we started? When I can sit here and show you masses of books. This book was $65. Online is $788. This was a Carthaginian Moor, Hannibal. I can sit here and show you all this. But you want to keep going back to slavery? Okay, what is us that is hat? It's called in your head. It's called a yarmulke. You don't know? You don't see the so-called fake people wearing this? And actually, the Pope has a little one on the back of his head. It's not a religious headdress. Really? You better study language, y'all. All of this is ours. You better study language. They get mad when certain people get upset with this, but you don't get upset with a cross around somebody's neck. Why do you represent death on your neck? When people don't even put their parents' name on them. You don't rep your parents' name on your neck. So you don't even know about a Jesus being sacrificed or killed, but yet you put it on there because you were indoctrinated to put that on there and say, okay, I represent Jesus. But you wouldn't do anything that Jesus would have done today. You would never represent what Jesus have done. They hide behind it. They hide. Jesus was against. I'm not a Christian like that. But one thing I can tell you that Jesus went in and turned over all the money changers, but y'all keep giving y'all money to these churches. And they keep lying to y'all. Over and over and over again. So let me share this with y'all. You want to know about true Christianity? Please look this up. Look it up. Tawahido. So in Islam, you have a word called Tawheed in Islam, which means one, and Tawahido means one. Muslim means one. Muslim means one who submits to do the will of God. That's what Muslim means. One who submits to do the will of God. Islam means peace. I want you to do this. When you see Ethiopian family, just say salam. And watch how they greet you back. They're going to say salam. Or salam salam. Or salam anu. Ain't that right, y'all? See, y'all don't get it. Y'all keep thinking it's Europeans telling y'all the truth. People say the chakras. The stoplight colors represents Ethiopia also. Red, yellow, and green. Or you can say gold. Red, yellow, and green. They're the colors of Ethiopia. I am correct. So, has nothing. I don't know what you mean. I am correct. I don't know what you mean. But it has nothing to do with them. You let people run around here call Minister Farrakhan anti-Semitic. And you black folks don't even get it. You run. Oh my God, anti-Semitic. You letting these Anti-Defamation League people run around here. If I didn't know what I would know, why would I wear this outside? Why would I do this if I didn't know what I was talking about? You know how many Jews I walked across purposely to see if one is going to ask me why I have it on? I told you only two things are going to happen. They think I'm crazy, or they know I know something. Crazy or I know something. I want black folks to think that I'm crazy because you don't even know your own history. You still letting somebody call you African-American. You still letting people call you African-American. You are landless people. Don't worry about homeless people. You're landless people because you don't even have a land. Where can I find the truth about Hitler? The study, I just gave you something just now. That's all you have to do is start researching Hitler's background. Find out where he's from. Study his background. His hair looks like this on his top of his head. And it's dark. Hitler had a hue complexion. He was from where Arnold Schwarzenegger was from. I think it was called Austria. Austria, I think it was. Austria. There was no J's at that time. If you study even Amharic, when you say Jerusalem, it's pronounced Iyarusalim. Iyarusalim. That's what Jerusalem means. That's Amharic. Iyarusalim. Okay? Iyarusalim. I put another brother. I don't understand what you're saying, Mike. You said before study Spain, you was right. See what I'm saying, Matt? When you study Spain, you're going to get everything. When you study the history of Spain, you're going to get everything. I don't have my piece with the Moorish Zionist Jews. Nope, there was no J's. You have to study Amharic also. But there, I don't have my... Let me see something. Let me sit you down for me. Oh well, can't find it. I was trying to find my Amharic book. Look up. Yes, they should look it up. Salam, salam. So when I run across Ethiopians, that's why they believe that I'm them, but I am them, but not in the sense that you say. I'm still. Where's my book at? Trying to find my Amharic book. No disrespect. Why are you the only more? You say, why am I the? Because that's funny that you say that. No disrespect. Why are you the only more who share knowledge of truth like this? My sis showed me things, but nothing like this. The facts, big ups. Because a lot of Moors don't know this. A lot of Moors don't know this because they stuck on Islamism. They stuck on Islamism. That's the problem. Or they make it seem like it's a religion. And it's not a religion. It's who we are. That's why they're not going to talk about this. They'll tell you something about Ethiopia means something divided. Where do you get that story from? This is what they'll tell you. Oh, when Noble Drew Ali said Ethiopia means something divided. It could be divided when you have over 100 and something tribes there in Ethiopia. It could be that. Pretty much. But that ain't what it is. What about Akibalan? Akibalan, the whole Africa was called Ethiopia. Do your research. I'm trying to find my Amharic book. The whole of Africa was called Ethiopia. Ethiopia, they say, oh, it's a Greek word. No, we were before there was a Greek word. Facts. Look it up. I'm from Philadelphia. I can take you to the map section in Philadelphia in the library and show you the old maps in Philadelphia. Them maps that y'all look at now is totally different. Do you know the Atlantic Ocean is called, it's a Greek word? Atlantic Ocean is Greek. It's Greek. It was called the Ethop Ocean. And if I was home, I would show y'all the book. I would show you the book. Anybody who ever watched my videos before, I show you the books of the Atlantic Ocean called the Ethiopic Ocean. The whole of Africa was called Ethiopia. And Ethop or dope means gift. It means a gift. Okay? You have to study the Dutch and these different people, and the Afar people, and all these different tribes that was there. We're not digging deep enough. You let people run around here telling you lies. Oh, they know so much about history. but they're leaving things out. I have many good friends in Ethiopia, and when I sit with them, and I never traveled to Ethiopia, I don't take educational trips to Ethiopia. When they see me walk and talk and speak, they thought I was from there or I went there. So they don't like none of these scholars that's here that's lying to people, because they say, brother, they're not telling you black folks the true story. I hadn't had Ethiopians from Boston to tell me that if the black man and the black woman in America don't wake up, they're going to be left standing by themselves. Yes, South Philadelphia, I'm born and raised. So when I asked him about this, he told me about, the priest told me about it. Thank you, Yah. Egypt was civilized by Ethiopia. Yes, it was. True, I called the MST of A conference line, and I called the MST of A conference line and sounded very religious. I like knowledge like yourself, and Taj Tariq Bey teach, and I went that. But this is why they don't like Brother Taj or myself, or who gives a damn, because none of them feed me. None of them feed me. They'll steal this information, but they don't feed me. They'll try to regurgitate it, but they don't teach this to people. This is why people run from it. So they're not going to talk like this. They'll tell you they like to repeat like anybody else repeat things. You don't have to be in the building. It's who you are. If I choose to be Ethiopian, I am Ethiopian, because civilization started in Ethiopia. It's a known fact. A fact. Okay? I told you before, when you study the Middle East, it's called Navi. Jerusalem is called Iyah-ru-Salim. But if you don't study them hard, you will never get it. But you'll let people run around here talking about religion. Now, I don't put people out there like that, but I'm just telling you, somebody just jumped on here said about the MSTFA. I don't bring up the MSTFA. I could care less about any of that. But people are starting to ask questions. So this is who I speak to with truth and facts and research. All the books about Spain, conquest mentions Indians from the West. Oh, let me show you some more. There ain't nothing. Hold up. I can go there too. We're going to go back to that. We can build on this. Here you go. Hold up. Here you go. Aboriginals. These are the Aboriginals. Cubans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Bahamas. Do you see this? They were the first people to be called Indians. But you ain't gonna hear them talk about that, right? All right. Hold up. We're not done yet. Where's my other book at? When I told you look for Spain, you'll find everything you need to be finding in Spain. Right? That is marked. See that about the Moors discovered and colonized the New World? No, everybody should pick up a dictionary. They should look up the definition of Indian. That's what they should look up. Well, you got to do a lot of digging and buy a lot of books. You got to buy a lot of books. So I bought this book yesterday for $65. The book is online for $788. $788 about Carthage. Right? There's the price. Right? $18.89. The signature of the guy. $18.89. Let me move this page because it's ripping apart. You see this? It's ripping. I gotta be very careful. Because truth is hidden right in front of your face, but cats won't spend no money for this. $18.87. And boy, is some stuff in here. Somebody just offered me $300 for this book. The brother said if I don't sell it, but I won't sell it. I'll go to a bidder that will be a European that would spend mad money for this book. The European will give me mad money for this book. There's so much in here. So the dude hit me on Facebook and said, if you have the book next week, Sabir, I will buy the book off you for $300. It's online for $788. Go look at my IG and my Facebook. If I was hungry for money, every last one of the books I can sell. I can sell for whatever, if I choose to. And I will highlight it. So your scholars are not talking about this. They got you hooked on Black Lives Matter. We coming from Africa as slaves. But I can pick up a book right here and show you that we in this book. But we want to argue about who we are and just focus on slavery. So, let me take you to the definition of Semitic so y'all can get this. You see that? Hebrew, Phoenicians, the Moors are the Canaanites. So the Moors are actually these people also. It's called Zegwi. This is the Zegwi. This is the Amharic word. Zegwi are the Cushites. So when silly people have arguments about, well, we didn't call ourselves Moors, brother, study language. Look up this and punch in Zegwi. You're going to find it. Oops. They're not going to dig that far into this. They're not going to dig that far. Those are Moors. These, yeah, look at the Moors' palaces. Well, that's another story. We're going to get into that. So the Moors are the Canaanites, Phoenicians, and where you get your hooked on phonics at. Hooked on phonics. Hebrews. Right? So how could Minister Farrakhan, anybody, be anti-Semitic, Afro-Asiatic? Europeans are telling you the truth right in front of your face. Yes, the government knows exactly who we are. So let me explain something to y'all. I'm not hiding anything from y'all. You see that? So what they have to do is educate a bunch of Negroes to keep Negroes asleep. We're going to pay off people to take a knee, take a deal, have some dirt on them, or one or the other. That's how they're going to do it. So they don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know my history. We run around here talking about having knowledge of self, but do we really have knowledge of self? Do we really? I'm talking about the black scholars too. They love to claim to be doctors, professors, and this and that, and all the titles that we love to have. Is that why they're ignoring Puerto Rico? No, well, Puerto Rico, they're your brothers too. It's Puerto Ricans. They're your people, but it's a U.S. territory. It's a U.S. territory. And it's sad. And it is sad that Moors are what? They don't even get it. They don't know why. PSA, don't Google Semite. All lies. You know what? If you know how to research Google, you will find it, because it's going to say Ethiopians. It's going to say it's going to say a whole lot of things in there. No lie. You'll find it, but sometimes it's better to go inside one of those books. See that big book? I know that probably gives some people headaches. And if people sit back and say, well, I don't want to deal with, that's the white man's book. But you have your child in a white man's school. That is not a white man's book. They didn't create language. Your ancestors created language. They just bastardized everything. But you have your child in the school. I told you before about hypocrite people. They talk about white supremacy. They talk about the white man is a culture vulture, but you on Vlad TV telling everything with a German dude. A German dude on Vlad TV. And you on there telling all your business looking like a fool. But you smart though, right? Think about it. It's heavy too, Sabir. I have one. It's very heavy. That's why it's sitting right there. That's why that book is sitting right there. I am not picking that up. You talking about this book? You say soldier You had me dying with the yarmulke on and a swastika. Oh, no doubt, it's mine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. We're taking pictures tomorrow with it. So this is the other one. That I'm sitting here with. I wouldn't even mess. Listen, I wouldn't even mess with no DNA. You don't need no DNA to look at our people. Ethiopians run across me all day long and asking me, "I'm not Ethiopian." You really? Who created the DNA? Y'all better watch this movie called The Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger. His name is Worthy Nigger. Nigger. Schwarzenegger. Nigger. Schwarzenegger. So, he did a movie called The Sixth Day. I don't know how many of y'all saw that. Remember that movie, The Sixth Day by Arnold Schwarzenegger? It means Swarth, or Schwarzkopf, right? They took his DNA when he looked inside of an eye. We worried about all these things being taken from people. Listen to me. Listen to me, people. We talk about all of them stealing our body parts, right? I can make something look so good and you will go for it. That's the art of war. That is in the Machiavelli, The Prince. I can make something so good, like food. I can season it up and make it taste so good knowing it's damn well bad for you. I can season it up and make it taste good. And you accept it. So what they do is say, we got a DNA. We can tell you where you're from. And for some reason, ours are always coming from slavery or Africa, right? So the movie, The Sixth Day, y'all should check it out. When he looked inside there and it took his DNA from his eye. Remember that? It took his DNA from his eye and they cloned him. They cloned him. So now we run around here talking about, because the European get on TV talking about DNA ancestry. No, baby. We used to look at each other and tell where we were from, even though we are related. You can look and tell that we related some kind of way. You don't know if I'm Dominican, Trinidadian, but this is the stupidest part with our people. After I explain this one, I'm going to show you how stupid our people are with stuff. In Vegas, when I was getting on the plane, let me show you what the lady said. I don't know how many people experience this when you travel. This is something new. You can use your thumbprint to get on a plane now without standing in line and taking your shoes off. The lady said, "Oh, you can go over here and use your fingerprint and get on." I said, "What?" In Vegas. I was getting on JetBlue. She said, "Oh, it's faster." Opening a school? Nope. People won't even put money up for that. Right? Oh, you say, so you saw that? So true, I do this. You seen that? I'm not giving my DNA to them. I said, "Lady, no. I'll go through the checkpoint and I don't take nothing off when I walk through. Nothing comes off of me when I walk through those things. Nothing." People be like, "Is that religious?" I'll be like, "Nope." But they doing it now. I'm showing y'all how they do it. Even in banks now, I told you, they can make it so subtle that you wouldn't even know it's happening. Like Malcolm said, that Novocaine hit you and you so numb. Now, why do you think everybody's taking a knee? Think about it for a minute. Where did that come from? Why is everybody taking a knee? Why nobody picking up a book and reading? Why nobody questioning these politicians? Why? But you're all taking a knee, right? They got you all talking about protesting the NFL, right? Y'all not catching it, dude. It's not new. What they're doing. They just make it easy for you to walk right into it. They're cloning you, whether you know it or not. By your consent, they're cloning you. Bam. That's how they're doing it. They don't have to touch you black folks no more. I told you what Hitler was doing. Hitler killed those Jews because they were trying to bring pornography over there. This is why other countries don't want to be associated with you black folks. Because you don't know who you truly are. And you allowing somebody to teach your children lies. What is y'all religion? I don't have a religion. And if you want to deal with religion, religion means to realign yourself back. Like pledge allegiance or re-legions or reopen or reappear, which means to do over again. So I'm going back to the spiritual realm of who we were. Not no organized religion. I don't do dogmatic religion like that. Okay? Tawahido means one. Muslim means one. Islam means peace. If there is any dogmatic there, religion means to go back. But go back to what? This is why I used to have an argument with Sunni Muslims. I had hella arguments with Sunni Muslims. I am not a Sunni Muslim. I'm the real Muslim. And I tell them, they don't want you to see no image of Prophet Muhammad because Prophet Muhammad looked like you and I, my Muslim brothers and sisters. He looked like you and I. That's why they said no images of Prophet Muhammad. And y'all just fall for it because the pale-faced Arabs told y'all to do that. Come on, man. Stop. The ways of your ancient forebears. Exactly. But some of you Moors better step your game up because you see the brothers on here actually hitting y'all up and saying y'all sound like religious dogmatic people. You see what they saying about y'all. I'm not saying it. People are saying it. That's all it is. Are you going to join the Moors parade in Tampa? I don't join no parades. What am I joining a parade for? They can pay me to come down there. I'll do it. I'm not doing it. For what? The blasphemy is nothing but a corruption of Muhammad's name. Take the word and loosen it up and break it down. The blasphemy is right in there. Muhammad's name is right there. Europeans couldn't explain or say things that we said. See how things just flow? And when you come, I got an answer for you. Baphomet, Muhammad, same exact thing. Nothing different. It's all the same. Europeans couldn't spell. They don't study language. I mean, we don't study language. They study our language. I told you before, the Boer Weekend. The Boer Weekend, the singer, he's Ethiopian. In case y'all don't know that. He's Ethiopian. He gives money to a university in, I think it was Toronto, y'all. Toronto, Canada, for Gi'ez. Gi'ez. All right? He gives money to a university to study Gi'ez. And guess who's there? It ain't our people. It's foreign people and Europeans there studying Gi'ez. Look up the word Gi'ez. Or Gi'ez. G-E-E-Z. G-E-E-Z. How is Baphomet and Muhammad the same? You have to look it up. If you look at that word right there, you'll see it. You're looking for Muhammad. You put an E there and an A there. It's all based on language or etymology, y'all. Etymology is... I can't sit on here and tell you all of that, but if you do your research thorough enough, maybe one day if I have enough capital to waste my time, I'll break it down for y'all. But it's there. Illuminati means to illuminate. Facts. Illuminati means to illuminate. I am the Illuminati. What reality are you waking people up to? Did I say I was waking people up to? Did I say that? Or I'm just telling you what to look up for, what to look for? Did I say I'm waking up anybody to any kind of reality? I can't tell you what your reality is. I'm just telling you what's being hidden from you. You want to try that again? I think you should research who I am before you start speaking fast. Okay? Because I'm not. Gi'ez is spoken slow. That's why people didn't like it. Thank you, y'all. Thank you very much. They don't get it. That was the Bible was written. Am I right? Am I right, y'all? Am I right, y'all? That was the Bible was written in Gi'ez. Or Gi'ez. What are you for? I don't know what you mean by that. This is my first time hearing you speak. Anything that I'm saying on here, y'all, trust me, I'm not looking for followers. You can go research what I'm saying. Y'all is on here. I don't care about nobody. I don't want nobody to follow me. I just want you to get this information because I don't see nobody talking about it. Niggas always trying to get somebody to follow some type of religious dogma or something like that. Talk has always been cheap. Yes. Thank you. Your reality is your truth. There you go. You know what's right and wrong. Even in Ethiopia, we taught the system of right and wrong. See, people actually are ones have something hidden. That's why they're not talking. That's why they're not talking. Yes, I am the Illuminati. Illuminati means to illuminate. That's what it means, to illuminate. What's your view on him? On who? Who's the him? I don't even know who's the him is. Who do you get your information? Please please do some research on me. Let me give you my name. SABIR BEY. Go to YouTube. Go to Google. You'll see other videos. I'm not even home, but I buy books, ungodly. I talk to people when I travel, be it from Sudan, be it from Arabs, be it if it's Ethiopians, the whole nine. I speak to people. Who is the devil? What is a devil? We talk about devil. What is a devil? Who is the devil? Y'all need to, the devil is within inside you. I told you, God is within inside you. God is in you. The devil's in you. That's all you got to do is look in the mirror. I don't sit up here. You never hear me call somebody a coon, mother effer, get off this. No, because everything that is in me, I have to live that. Yeah, follow me. I tell people, I don't go to strip clubs. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't destroy my temple. You follow me? I don't have a YouTube page. If somebody made one, I don't make none. The pendant you have on is Ethiopian origin, right? Yes, it is. And I'm doing a documentary on Ethiopia with us. I'm doing a lecture in Vegas with an Ethiopian brother. He wants to bring in the Ethiopian family so we can all sit down and talk. I'm doing a documentary on Mexicans to show this connection between us and them too. Yes, it's the lower self. So if you never saw the documentary, I suggest everybody get that one. Also, if you did not see this one, I suggest everybody get this too. We had it at the Pan-African Film Festival last year. Okay? And I'm the producer of it. And I'm in it. And everybody gets a check from it. Everyone gets a check from this. And I had people tell me they watched this documentary 3 or 4 or 5 times. It's not a documentary that you sit back and you just look at it. All right. What's up with the book? You say, what's up with that expensive book? Because it's stuff that's in there that Negroes won't read. You need me to come to Alabama? You can inbox me. I'll send you the information. My sister Karen will book it. Make it happen. Just tuned in. Nope, because I'm almost done. I'm just sitting here with my yarmulke on with my piece on my neck. And I was sitting in a Jamaican restaurant with that on. I told you. Kill Babylon's illusion. That's it. Kill Babylon's illusion. Derek, we need to come up with some funds. I have that. You like that film? Let me show y'all some more stuff. Are you bear with me? It's already a book list. There's a book list a sister already put together. It's on IG and my Facebook. And I have other book lists to put together. Thank you, Chiquetta. She said if you want to donate, you can go to sabirbayradio@gmail.com. She said if you want to donate, please support it. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I saw a Google Play app that had your name on it. You may see a whole lot of stuff with me on there. I don't even know. Because I'm not a tech dude. I don't put up Facebook, YouTubes, Instagram. I don't do that. I don't know how to do it. That's not Sabir Bay's forte. I stay in my lane. Okay? So look. Sure, it has to be tomorrow. Because I'm out of here for North Carolina on Friday. It's on Facebook. I mean, it's on Facebook and Instagram. Real Sabir Bay on Instagram. You see this? Why are your black leaders not teaching this? You see that? But if you just read this book, right? I want y'all to marinate on that for a minute. In 1492. Marinate on that for 1 second. You see this? Guinea. Talking about this book. Okay, you say you can't read it. Can everybody see that? I'm trying to hold it still. Okay, so when you open, see, I got 2 of these books. Check it out. Now, let me see if I can find it in here. Let me see if I can find it in this book. So, see, I keep this one with tabs in it. Look. The Moors of Guinea. You see that? See that? Docket number 18, note number 9, the Moors of Guinea. Oh, but they ain't telling y'all that though, right? That's in this book, right? So I got 2 of them, right? So that's here. So when you cross-reference stuff and stop reading 2.5 books, you won't be all right. When you stop reading 2.5 books. But hold up. And if I'm wrong, if y'all think you new on here, think you want to come at me, the best thing to do first, y'all, is to research the person who you think you're going to come up against. Okay? Because you're going to make yourself look real silly when you do it. No, Taj say people read 2.5 books. That's what Taj says. A lot of these cats that do these videos and these lectures read 2.5 books. They don't read nothing else but 2.5 books. So Ethiopian and Moors were interchangeable, and I'm going to explain this to y'all in a minute. So our nationality was taken in 1774 in Philadelphia, and in 1779, Negro, black, and colored was placed on us. And none of these black leaders in Philadelphia is sharing this with y'all. I'm just trying to show y'all some stuff, man. Why your black scholars and your black leaders are missing this out. Now they're being forced to deal with this. Now I hear so-called some of these black scholars trying to talk about it because they're being forced to deal with this information now. Before this, they were not necessarily talking about the Moors. Believe me, y'all, they were not. They made it seem like the Moors were some type of religious group. That's what they were doing. Just give me a second. I'm going to find something else for y'all. Everybody all right? Yeah, we were spiritual minded. We've been blinded. We were spiritual. So when I hear, did they tell you about this man who studied in the Indian and Moorish schools? right here? They didn't tell you about him, right? No problem, Antonio. No doubt. That's what I'm here for. Nope, because you got on here kind of late. One of the reasons why is dealing with that gas, that musket gas with Hitler. The other one, that the Jews, the so-called fake Jews, were running around here with porn. With porn. Again, you have so I may get them. There's a book list on my IG, and it's a book list on Facebook. I'll show you again, but let me show this for people. Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moor from ancient Egypt, and Negro or Negretta from West Africa, which is West Africa, right? All the above are native African words. See that? Negro is probably the oldest. Okay. Black and colored, like white, are on the other hand European words. Ethiopian and Moor were probably used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. You see that? Now, what I said, you're going to have all these Negroes now, since they can't make no money off of the bull crap that they were selling people. They're going to come now and try to sell you history of the Moors. That's what they're going to try. I don't even read the Book of the Dead. That's old news. The Book of the Dead is old news to me. Why would I even read that book? It's old news. You can go to anybody that's so-called Pan-Africans and read that. No need to read that book. I read the stuff that they don't want you to read. The stuff that they don't want you to read, that they hide from you, that's what I read. It's old news. I don't keep repeating the old news. So if you never saw any of this, I can rock with you. 1478, this speaks about the Moors. 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 Oh, you talking about Law Dictionary? I got that somewhere sitting over there too. But this is the article from 1938, which you can find in, if you can find it in D.C., which you won't find it in an African American museum. Right? In Ohio, I always keep showing this. Right? So, this is what they'd show you. Y'all can take a snapshot of that. The Moors was originally were a nomadic tribe of Berber or Hamitites of northern Africa. They were dark-skinned, sometimes almost black, but often displaying the olive hue complexion of certain of the Caucasian people. Now, people hear Caucasian, they think of Europeans. No. Yes, Tupac was trying to tell us. The Moors, as a race, not religion, as a race, not a religion, as a race. It's the first time the former conqueror Spain, which means all of this you seeing about Spain is why they had to keep you away. All of this. If y'all want to free people, I'm talking to the black scholars now. Let's talk. Moors have courage. (1883). Go out some. Why do people ask silly stuff like that? Let me ask you a question. Is niggas killing each other today? Is niggas killing each other today? Are niggas today backbiting and slandering today? See, I'm gonna answer your question with a question. I don't know where or what these fake behind scholars is telling y'all, so I'm asking you a question. Are we killing each other today? Are we backbiting and slandering and talking about each other today? Yes, we are. So the same thing happened back then. It's the same thing happening in 2017 right now. So you want to ask that question again? I just showed you we're all Moors. What are you doing? See, this is the bull that's going on. And I want y'all to share this out. And you notice I've been doing this for a long time. None of them dudes ever stepped to me and said that bull crap to me. None of them. Majority of these Negroes that's in this conscious community run around beating their women up, calling women bitches, don't take care of their children. So you want to talk? Really? You want to keep asking about the past and you weren't there? They run around here getting high in the whole 9 yards, but you weren't there. So, you want to talk about the past? Okay? We ran across that. I don't know what Moors these cats talk to. Don't come to me with that. Because I told you. This is why they don't interview me on certain things. Because I'm going to bring out all their dirt about this history. He doesn't know what the Zegwe is. Zegwe is the Kushites. That's the problem. They don't study language. Zegwe is the Kushites. That's all they got to do is research it and stop following behind people. Like I said, I'm presenting the information for you. I'm not following behind nobody. Nor do I want you to follow me. Please continue. Don't allow them to lose. No, I have to address this issue. It needs to be addressed because they keep watching YouTube. I'm here. Call your scholars right now and tell them I'm on here now. Tell them I'll be in North Carolina on Saturday. They can buy a ticket in North Carolina, but can't get you in for free. But they can buy a ticket in North Carolina because I will be there this Saturday. Philadelphia, Sunday. Okay? Just had to tell us do the same thing. Moors are Africans. Hold up. Let me share this with them. Let me show you how you can prove this with them. Hold up. You ain't got to go there with them. Let them go back and run and tell Massa. Massa. And Massa is not a bad thing. Just to let y'all know that. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but Massa is not a bad thing. Hold up. People looking for attention. Some people like attention whore. Webster's New American 57. Webster's, hold up. 20th century, 1936, Blackamoor, a Negro, especially an African Negro. 2, any dark-skinned person. Webster's 7th, Collegiate, 1966, Blackamoor, Black a Moo. Blackamoor, any dark-skinned person, especially a Negro. Blackamoor, Webster's Elementary, 1914. A black, especially an African black, African black, African black, African black, a Negro or Negroes. So, come again? Aren't we still killing each other right now? Aren't we selling each other out right now? Come on, man. Stop talking to these crazy dudes, man. They crazy. I don't even know what the hell revolution is. I can't even spell revolution. Some people can consider this being a revolution. Me wearing this and me wearing this. Some people consider that can be a revolution. So what is it? What is your definition of revolution? What is it? Think about it. Or do you say shh when the Europeans are around? Shh, don't talk about that. Shh, well, I ain't gonna do that. Shh. Hold up. Oh, Brother Terry, they not ready. Hold up. Let me show them this. Look at this. The Moors of Massa. You see that? I don't know. The flyers on my Facebook. The flyers on IG. The Sister Vanessa's on here. You see that? Woo. See that? We sell each other out today. You got these black politicians in the city that's selling your people out today. You see that? Ooh. It's mine. The chain is ours. It come from Ethiopia, China, Palestine, the whole 9 yards. Thank you. Revolution is the old narrative. See that? You see that? He says, Sabat Bay going live is a revolution. There can't be a revolution without L. But you see that? Y'all look at your run from the word. Well, they said massa. And don't even know that's an African word. You talking about the yarmulke I have on my head, which the Pope also wears this, but he has one in the back. He wears a fish hat. The Pope wears a fish hat. Yeah. He gives you his cardinal points. The cardinal points. Fire, earth, air, water, winter, summer, spring, fall, north, south, east, west. It's called your cardinal points. You have this thing called news. North, east, west, and south. Think about it. I've been on here for a minute. And I was waiting for some of these scholars to get on here to prove me wrong on what I'm saying, because I'm pointing things out to y'all in black and white, like you said. I don't even feel like putting these books up now. I have so many books just sitting around me. Oh, yeah, I got Law Dictionary there, too. I'm not even home. I'm not even sitting home. I can show y'all so much in all of these books. In so many of these books, you will find your hidden history all in here. And we so smart that we so dumb, and you allow these people to keep lying to your children and talking about DNA and everything else. Please, man. Please, people. They playing y'all. They playing you left and right. I'm going to show y'all some more stuff, if y'all don't mind, before I get off of here. For my black love to talk crazy. Right? You see that big one sitting there. I can show you another one. I have 2 of these. So let me show you something before I get off of here. Why is this in a dictionary talking about aliens? An alien is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. You see that? Who claims the 14th Amendment? You black folks. You black leaders you allow these black leaders to run around here telling y'all about civil rights. Civil rights. Right? And the 14th Amendment made you a citizen. You say this is better than television? Imagine me on TV. A sister in Vegas she said, we need to get this on radio, Sabir. I said, when I'm ready to go back to radio, I will. But we got to get the sponsorship together. So, here's your definition of person. Person. But you see what it says here? Asserting to those whom the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution affords protection, since the amendment expressly applies to persons. As in all persons born or naturalized is subject to. So why is it that we have all these wannabe, and it says this is what they talked about. My Instagram is real Sabir Bey. SABIRBEY. Real Sabir Bey. So why is it in this Constitution? Define sovereignty. Oh, you want with sovereignty? I love Terry, but I wish y'all would go donate to what I've done, because y'all making me stay on longer than I wanted to stay on here. Y'all making me stay on longer, man. This is work, yo. So let me open up the book for y'all. Do. Let me sit you down. This is what you want, T? No, it's more the views than that on there. Trust me, when I get off here, it's about 1,000 or something. But y'all should keep sharing this out. Sovereign people, the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who, in their collective capacity, possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representatives. C. Scott versus Sanford. So if anybody that's an attorney or a politician or a scholar, they will understand what that is. Now, I don't have... Hold up. Matter of fact, y'all might be in luck. You might be in luck. Hold up. Okay, you. Oh boy. Well, I had to Dred Scott somewhere. I don't even know what I did with my case. But anyway, let me show you in the Constitution what it states. You said they removed the button to share. You can share after that. Here, this is the Constitution. The Dred Scott case is a Supreme Court case, and when Supreme Court says something is law, it's law, and nobody else can come in and take it. It says the Constitution does not consider slaves to be U.S. citizens, but they are rather constitutionally protected property by their master. Now, when you saw me read, I'm going to show y'all something. You see that? That's in this is here. So they play no part of sovereignty. They don't play this in here. Okay? They don't play this. This is Dred Scott case. Okay? So when you read this and you read this, the 14th Amendment, Negroes don't play no part in sovereignty. You are property. This is why your black leaders have to run around and talk about civil rights. And if any attorneys on, we got enough people. I hope y'all share this with attorneys. If I'm wrong, inbox me, attorneys, and tell me that I'm wrong. So it says they are constitutionally protected property by their master. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all something again. So if the 14th Amendment said this here, persons, as all persons born or naturalized is subject to, but it says right here, asserting that those whom the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution affords protection, since the amendment expressly applies to persons. I can't tell you how to navigate through the system. That is not Sabir Bey's job. Sabir Bey does not get over $200-something thousand. That is your teacher's job. That is your city council people's job. That is your mayor's job. That is not Sabir Bey's job. If you want to pay me, I wouldn't mind taking that kind of money. So that's not my job. Okay? But if you set up a panel discussion with them, it's not a problem. I'd sit with all day long with that. All day long. I build with them. If you set it up. Okay? So that's not my job to do. My job is to give you this information. And I'm doing it long enough on here. So I would like everybody, when I get off of here, please go support at the PayPal. I'm trying to find the case. I don't know if I brought the case with me. The Dred Scott case. I thought I had it, the case. Y'all can go to SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com and support. I thought I had the case, y'all. So I don't know if I brought it with me. Oh, goodness, man. I'm gonna make you. You gonna make me rich? Can't nobody make me rich. I'm wealthy already, brother. I'm wealthy. Believe me. My health is my wealth. I'm very wealthy. I smile every day. Trust me. Every day. I'm good. Thank you. It's not about being rich. But a man is worthy of his hire. My health is my wealth. And my sister Jaquetta, shout out to her because she always put the PayPal up there. SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. That is the PayPal. That is not, I'm not a preacher. I don't preach. We're not mixed breeds. Mexico means mix. Mexico means mix. You have many different shades of people in Ethiopia. Many different shades. They talking about, let me say how silly this stuff is with people. They say, oh, Ethiopians are mixed. How? When Ethiopians are the original people. Or maybe all of them come from there. You ever think about that one? Oh, Ethiopians are mixed because they got such and such and such. Nah, baby. Everybody came from Ethiopia, then damn it. We all the same. We are the original people. See, y'all's conditioned with Hollywood. Hollywood tells you who's the Indian, who's the slave, and when you tell the lie for so long, you start believing it. That's how it is. What does the symbol on your necklace mean? I mean, I'm tired of repeating this, y'all. I'm so serious. I seen it on. It's ours. It's in one of the churches in Lalibela in Ethiopia. We wore it in China in martial arts movies. You'll see it in Palestine. You see it in Native Americans because we're the same people. We are the original indigenous aboriginal people. Okay? We are those people. So look. And this is a Webster's Dictionary. An aboriginal or one of the various copper-colored natives, right, found on the American continent by the European. The original application of the name. Webster's Universal Dictionary, 1936. I can't friend you, man. There's no room on my Facebook. You can be mixed. That's on you. If that's who you are mixed. But the original people, I just told you who they are. I know, no problem, sis. I was just joking with you. Nothing I say, don't take it personal. I may crack jokes or whatever. I'm not a sir. Please don't use sir. I'm not a sir. I don't like those titles, man. Y'all should look those things up. Okay, see that? You see this? Aboriginals. You see that? Aboriginals. These are the Indians. Cuba, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Bahamas. You see that? They were the first people to be called Indians. I bet your college ain't teaching you that. You said I had a lot of new viewers working tonight. Because, see, they're not used to this. They're used to the Egypt stuff. Or they're used to us saying that we were slaves. That's what they're used to. So it's all good. That's all good. Most definitely will be getting it. That's all good. I'm fine with it. I am so fine with it. What's the name of the J.A. Rogers book? One. or this one. So, the person that asked me about the Moors, and something about the Moors earlier, I understand clearly where he's going at with this. That Moors don't talk like this. I got it. I got that. But we need to get out of that. Ab or Abu. Abu or Abba means father. TBH. You made me get Nature Knows No Color Line. Wow. Nature Knows No Color Line is a very good book. Yes, brother, I knew it was deeper than just Kemet. Yes, it's way deeper than Kemet. Wait till I do this documentary on Ethiopia and my Mexican one. It's gonna be bananas. My brother Hawthorne James, Big Red, wants to do a movie on the Moors. I said, yo, we gotta get that capital. Gotta get that capital. I have been doing radio for 15 years. Never compromised my position on radio. There was no YouTubes, there was no Instagrams, there was no Twitters, there was none of that. None of that. We still working. There was none of this stuff around at the time when I was doing radio in 2003. I am not new to this. I've been around this game for 20 years. I just went underground because I seen a lot of foolishness going on, but I had to resurface back again. I had to resurface because the foolishness that's happening, and these guys are reading 2.5 books, makes no sense to me. None. So listen, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. It was real. I am tired. I want to eat. I want to go to sleep. I'll be in Houston until Friday. Then I'll be heading to North Carolina Saturday. The flyers on Facebook, is on Instagram. Instagram is Real Sabir Bay. You can share this out. See y'all in North Carolina, then Philly. Turn up. Now I'm turning down. I am turning nothing up. Get in trouble trying to turn up. Turn down. Get in trouble trying to turn up. Glad you have been holding it down for us. Yes. Why do you think they don't want me on certain platforms? But I created my own radio show. In every radio show that I was on, I destroyed it and I killed it. From Philadelphia to LA, I was on there killing it, and I took over their airwaves. Okay? So look out. We're going to be doing Vegas real soon, the lecture and the radio show. So I got to go, y'all. It's been real. But I'll be back. I'm going to take some photo shoots tomorrow with my yarmulke. I'm told you I'm going to make the SWAT sticker fly to be wearing. I'm going to make it fly to wear. So go to sabirbayradio@gmail.com and donate. It's a PayPal. Make donation. Okay? Peace. Share it out.